Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing an evening routine. I am so excited to be doing this. I have been wanting to do an evening routine for forever, and so now we're going to be doing it today. It is not quite evening yet. It is 1:30 in the afternoon right now, but I am going to be showing you what my evening cleaning routine is, so that way I'm set up for the next day. I've got a lot to clean, so I figured I would just show you and bring you guys along. I'm finishing up some work and then we're going to get cleaning. But today I'm actually doing a sponsor. Today I'm actually doing a collaboration with a girl who I found on my own on YouTube and on a podcast. She does a lot of homemaking videos as well as lots of homemaking podcasts. She is so funny and down to earth. She cuts the BS. She is honestly such a fun person to talk to be around, to watch. She is so interesting. I absolutely love all of her content. She is absolutely wonderful. If you have not seen her podcast or watched her on YouTube, you need to. She is hilarious and she is one of my favorite YouTubers. I will link her Instagram and her YouTube channel down below so that we can go check her out, and then from there you can go see her podcast and everything like that. But I literally love her content. She is so funny, and she's so entertaining to watch, and her family is so sweet. She has 4 little kids and she's just wonderful. She is so wonderful, and so I'm very excited to be working with her and to be partnering with her in this video, because she is just amazing, and I hope that we have more collaborations in the future because she is just one of my favorite people to watch. She is so funny. So I'm going to leave all of those links down below for you to go watch her channel and to be able to go see all the stuff that she does. If you are coming from her channel, I am so grateful and thankful that you are here, and I am so excited to have you here, and you are so welcome. So let's get on into the video. I'm sure this intro is a little bit long, but it is what it is, and yeah, let's continue on with the day. Alright, so this is the before of this whole entire room. It is absolutely disgusting. I never did like any cleaning in here before this video because I knew I was going to record it, so I was like, why do anything with it? I'll just do it all in this video because I needed to get it done, obviously. And yeah, so the first thing I'm going to do is plug in my phone. I tried to put my watch away and my phone away for the whole entire evening, just so that way I can be extremely present with my son and my husband and the rest of my family. I do put the sound on max so that way in case someone does call for an emergency I can hear it, but other than that I just leave it there and I let it charge for pretty much the night until the next morning. And then I go ahead and grab myself a drink. This is honestly my favorite flavor and something I love to drink. No one else does in my family, but I do, and I'm hoping to make some soon and share it here as well. This is the tea that I drink. I actually make my own now, but I was trying to finish the rest of these tea bags, so that's what you're going to see here. I put it actually in one of these tea filters because it doesn't have the toxic plastic that is in normal tea bags, and it's unbleached. So those are the things that are important to me. And so I just open up the other tea bag and pour the contents in there. And I'm dropping a little bit of echinacea inside of the tea bag as well, just to kind of make sure that I am getting all the benefits of echinacea as well. If you guys don't know, I'm actually a nutritionist, so that's why all things food and nutrition and all of that. So like I said, I'm an integrative medicine nutritionist, and so things like that where like little tips like this I like to share with you guys just because it's really important to me, and my clients are very grateful for all of that information as well, so I just like to share it here. And if you want to become a client, let me know. All the links are down in the description box below, or just leave a comment. And then I'm going to make my coffee. I prefer Thrive Markets coffee. I really like that one, and so I'm just prepping it here just so that way in the morning I don't really have to worry about it, because I do like to wake up a little bit earlier than my son. Not very much earlier, but just a little bit, so that way I can have some me time before I start taking care of him for the day, as well as doing some work related things. I like to just have a little bit of time for myself. So right now I'm grabbing some water and a coffee filter and everything like that, and just getting it all prepped. Yeah, so that's basically what I'm doing here. I just really enjoy the peacefulness of drinking coffee and saying my prayers in the morning, so I try to set myself up for that. I do make a decent amount of coffee in the morning, because sometimes I do share that with my mother-in-law or anyone else that's there, just so that way they can have some coffee too that's warm. So there's that, and I get that all set up for tomorrow. The next thing I like to do for the evening is have my diffuser already set for the nighttime. So I like to put some essential oils in the diffuser with some water, so that way by the time bath time is over and like the whole routine of my son of being in the bath is happening, it's like pretty much already set to go. So I like to put Immune Boom, I believe that's by Eden's Garden, and then cedarwood and lavender in the diffuser. As you can tell, I use a mixture of different essential oils. I also like Melaleuca's oils too, which I will link all of these down below for you to be able to get some for yourself. I pretty much like Eden's Garden, Simply Earth, and Young Living, as well as Melaleuca's, and those are like the ones that I kind of stick to, but I just kind of pick and choose which ones I like, or whichever ones are more inexpensive. That's what I choose. So I just get that all set up in the diffuser. And then this is a bottle that I use. This is kind of like a little hack. The bottle is just like I don't know what kind of bottle that is, but it's an airtight bottle, and I used to make kombucha with it, but then I washed it all of them out, and I use it for my diffusers now. And so I am going to fill it up with water and just keep it by the diffuser, and I fill this up a couple times a week, probably like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then definitely on Sunday, so that way I'm set up for the week, and it just keeps everything easy for the essential oil lovers in the house, which is me, and my son actually likes them too. But yeah, then I'm putting away that washcloth, and then I'm getting on to the next thing. So the next thing is just this mess right in the front. We tend to read lots of books and do like quote unquote homeschool. He's not old enough to be in school, and we don't technically homeschool, but I do like to have some time with him in the morning where I read and teach him the ABCs, books, words, and so that's what all that is on the floor. It's our mess from the morning of just enjoying each other's presence and teaching and learning all the different things like shapes and all of that. I absolutely love teaching him, and he really likes to learn, and he really likes to read. He can sit through a ton of books, and so I have always read to him ever since he was itty bitty, and so I just pretty much keep doing that every day, every morning. So yeah, and these shoes are someone said that in my last video. I know they're not that pretty, but I really like them for around the house because they're extra comfy, and that's all that matters because I'm at home. You guys, oh my gosh, you guys just happen to see me whenever I'm at home all the time, so there's that. Also, if you want to know what's in his morning basket, which is what I'm putting in this black container right now, it's all of that stuff is actually linked on a blog post that I have, and if I remember, I will link it down below. But yeah, with this video, I actually am going to be leaving a blog post down below, and in that blog post, it's basically just going to have all my cleaning supplies that I use on a regular basis, just because I find that helpful for people to have And I know that I benefited from it whenever I watch these and people actually leave their cleaning products. It's super helpful because if it works well, then I want to be using it. So I'm going to have a blog post linked down below where it's got all of my cleaning cleaning routine in the evening, as well as all the links that you guys need just to be able to help you. And so yeah, I'm just right now cleaning and organizing everything and trying to find a place for it all. Just a reminder for all the moms who are watching this right here, you cleaning like this and having a routine throughout your day does not go unnoticed. And one day, I'm showing you this toy because it actually is really cool. I really enjoy playing with it too. But one day, this cleaning that you're doing right now and the time that you're putting in for your children and your husband, it's so important, and they will really, really thank you. This is my planner. I have a whole video on this planner and what's in it and how I plan with it, so if you want to know that, I will link that. But yeah, so just remember that what you're doing is it is important. You do matter, and this is a ministry called by God upon women to take care of their husbands and children, and this is one of the ways that we do that. Even though it's very monotonous and boring and all of that, just remember that this is a high calling from God, and what you're doing is wonderful. And although you might not get a praise for it all the time, God will give you praise for your job. Remember, we work unto God always, and with a joyful heart, God sees that, and with the right attitude, our family sees that, and God is really thankful and glad that He has put you with this family. Just as a reminder, God gave you this family for a reason, and us serving this family is super helpful for not only us, but our husband and children. So there's that. Right now I'm just kind of organizing all my shoes in the front and then closing these doors, because otherwise my son will step and he tries to wear everyone's shoes, so I try to hide them in the closet and then close it up so that way don't have to worry about it. And in case you're wondering where he's at, he's actually just like running around in this room and going in and out of the hallway and the living room. He's just running back and forth and then running around in this room. The one thing that I will do right before I go to sleep is to take this laundry basket. I will have one load a day, and it will be like shirts or pants, or for this case it's Jace's clothes, and I will take that out and I will put it in the laundry room and wash it for the night, and I'll do this right before I go to sleep, just so that way I have all the current clothes in there, and then in the morning I will switch it over. But this is the progress so far, which I would say is pretty good, considering it was an absolute utter disaster earlier. And then here is the laundry that I had from this morning. I take that load that I put in the night before, and then I actually put it in the dryer in the morning, and then I fold it in my evening chores, so that way It doesn't take any extra time really out of my day. In this clip, you'll actually see me playing with my son because he'll be running in here and then I go run after him. I don't know if that's in here. Oh yeah, right here. I'm going after him to try to get him because he's running in and out of this room and trying to catch me. So I will actually repeat that fun game that we play, my son and I will do that for probably about 20,000 more times before he is moved on to another fun little game. But this is how I actually get stuff done, is I just have him run around and we play games while I fold or do something like this, which is why I break up my laundry with one load a day and something very small and all the same exact items, so that way it doesn't actually take any time, like too much time, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm just folding all this and separating out the towels between like cleaning and bathroom washcloths, and then larger towels to dry off, and then hand towels. There's like a bunch of different towels we have in our life because I use those instead of paper towels a lot of the time. Towels or washcloths, I like to have a microfiber, a regular plain towel, couple plain towels, another microfiber, and then there's another plain towel. And what I like to do is actually take these and I put them in this little caddy. This is where I place them because of the fact that this caddy has this little thing where you can take it out, and after I'm done using it, I'll just put it away in one of the laundry categories for towels, and I will do that every day, and because I clean using that caddy every day, and I'll just put it away. And then there was a stray towel I found while I was doing that. I fold it and I put it with the clean towels because it was clean. And then I'm going to clean this. And then I just go ahead and start putting up all of these towels that I have. That little one over there is actually my son's towel. It's from Young Living. I really like it. I bought it whenever I found out that I was pregnant, and so it's kind of special. But I put them all away in the bathroom, which you will see where that is right now. I like to put them in there. We don't have a ton of space, so I try to just stuff it in there in any which way that works and that makes sense. So that's what that's all about. And so I put all those away. The next thing I like to do is to take the washcloths that we used the night before out of the shower. My husband and my son both use washcloths. I use like a little scrubby thing, but they use those, so I take them out and I let them dry overnight, and then I put them in their proper places for me to be able to wash them throughout the week. But it just kind of keeps everything in order for me, and then also allows no like mildew or anything to be growing in the hamper while I wash it. Next thing to do is wash this cup. This is my tea that I had the night before. It looks disgusting, but I promise you it is not. It is medicinal and has amazing benefits. So anyways, I just washed it out. And this is a wine glass as well. I got it as a gift. I believe it's a corksicle one. It works really well to keep my tea warm. I actually don't use it for drinking, but I use it for tea. And then I place the bag that I showed you earlier at the beginning of the video. I place it inside the wine glass, so that way I can have my tea in there, and whenever I'm ready I will just add water. Alright, so I hope that you enjoyed that video. It is a bit different because of the fact that I don't have my own, and it is different because I also did not cook dinner. So usually I will cook dinner and have dishes to clean, but today is Thursday, our leftover night, so I don't have that either. So if this was helpful for you, that's great. Remember, your evening routine should prep your morning routine or your morning time, but you should not over stress about your evening routine. So I hope that that was helpful, and I will talk to you in my next video. Please go check out the description box for the other YouTube channel, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.